anything? We have it ready from Scuti. And a ready from Dengler. So let's get started with the first match of the quarterfinals. Winner moves on to the semifinals and into the prize pool. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Hello, Christian Alvarez on YouTube. Welcome on in. Our bar with the CTL emotes. And Shake QC with the 6 bits. Go dang. Thank you so much. Oh, the 321 bits. Yes. Love it. Yeah, prize pool pays top 4. I don't know if there's an incentive to include top 8. Kingsman is here, so he can let us know. But it's weird because, okay, people might be wondering why there's no top 8 like into the prize pool. For those of you that are newer here, we don't typically get this much into our prize pool. It's usually under $2,000, which is even in CTM, if you raise less than $2,000 a month, it'll only be for the top 4. So it's kind of unprecedented numbers that we're experiencing right now. But I'm sure we'll figure stuff out. Yeah, when Gerald Freeman won in season 19, I think the prize pool was like $500. So. The Veggie Dog saying, everyone here is watching the pros. Here I am all pumped up because I got a PB of 307k. Well, that's good. GG's to that. If you get 300,000 points, that means you're doing really well on the earlier levels, and who knows, maybe if you can get more consistent. Your PB will just increase even more. So it's a good start. Definitely not anything to scoff at. Yeah, nice Vits there. Gotta love those Vits. How many Vits do you think we're gonna see in this entire championship? I'm guessing at least 100. Read Hard, thank you for the follow. Looks like a lot of people are voting on Scuti to take this game, or the set. The predictions on Twitch. A bit of a online fact here for these two players. Blue Scuti has actually made the finals once in season 22 and unfortunately got swept by Dog right before CCWC 2023. Has made the semifinals a number of times. Actually made the semis last season. And Dengler qualified for his first playoffs last season, unfortunately lost in the quarterfinals against Gerald Freeman, but looking to make a bit of a comeback here. Has definitely upped his game even more than in the last season. And it's Fano, thank you for the follow. Why does S no X next box says Anna? Because NTC very no good sometime. 460 for Scuti, 402 for Dengler. Yeah, you're right, Akira. All PBs are worth celebrating. And it is cool that we got the prize pool this high for this season. Hopefully we can make that a trend for upcoming seasons, but we'll see. 508 for Scuti, 450 for Dengler. So pretty friendly seed by the looks of it. Dengler, a bit of a drought was formed, but does get the llama for Tetris. Logstar Goes on Twitch saying, it's weird how game scenes like this go. People start comparing themselves to a few top players and then don't feel good about things they should feel good about. Yeah, that's just the nature of people. of how we are. We're just always striving to be the best. As long as you don't let it get to you that badly, it's not too big of a deal. But yeah. Anyway, Dengler at 543 has Scuti in a bit of trouble here. Not really deadly, but it is going to cost a significant amount of efficiency, which Dengler can use to his advantage right now at 566. 561 for Scuti. Needs a L piece to accommodate this dependency. Now uses a Lombard to solve this kind of a jagged board that was forming in the center. Gonna be okay. Looks like both players are going to transition with over 600k. And Arbaro, oh, hold on. Dengler transitions at 635, but yeah, Arbaro saying, sending the TNP Discord link if you like to play and you're a beginner. You can join Tetris for the non-pros. Anybody can join for competitive matches. You do not, there's no requirement. It's just anybody can join, really. Scuti will transition at 618 with a bit of a messy stack. Not messy, but it is going to cost him from scoring any Tetrises on row 0. I have to do some row 2 Tetris setups here. 645 now for Scuti. Dengler level 2710. Now 89,000 points in the lead as Scuti has just not been getting the friendliest of pieces for the stack that he has. Katsugiri, did they just start? Yes, they just started. This is the first match of the first night of the first quarterfinals of first everything. So, welcome in. Dengler gonna do some dependency solves. He needs a Lombard in the center. Now it's 764 as Scuti committing to this row 2 setup. Papa Patro thinking of the follow. And ooh, Dengler with the double flip there. But was able to solve this situation as quickly as possible. So gonna cost some burns, but it does take a nice triple and will open up his board. Gonna be Tetris ready. Would love in a J piece or a Lombard could be utilized as well, but doesn't get either piece, so gonna have to close down as well. As the drought was forming, needs another Lombard for the Tetris. Scuti still in the row 2 setup at 767, so doing a great job at bringing this lead down and is now taking the lead, but has to close down as well. And it's open right back up on the right side. It's going to be Tetris ready. Bit of a drought is formed for Scuti as Dengler opened up to the right. Well, could use that Lombard for a Tetris, but use another Lombard for a Tetris now, 832. As we are off and running, getting deeper and deeper into the 19 speeds. So, Scuti committing to the center wall. Looks like he's still waiting for the Lombard. Gets a Lombard for a Tetris. Will love a J piece for the tuck. But doesn't get the right set of pieces, but it is Tetris ready for a dirty center wall. Can he get the Lombard time as Dengler with an 882 with a cleaner board? And Scuti with a dirty Tetris in the center, 933. With this next Tetris, Dengler will get the max out as Scuti still at level 26. Dengler can utilize that Lombard. A bit of trouble here. Nice 5-tap there on the left side with the Lombard. Gets a Lombard for a Tetris for the max out on level 28. 1.09 or 1.01. Excuse me. Scuti will get a Tetris and the max out as well. 1.05 for Dengler. 1.08 now can get one more Tetris before the 29 speeds. Scuti can score 2 more Tetrises. Gets 1 Tetris and has 2 lines to burn. Dengler waiting for the Lombard, getting drafted, but finally gets the Lombard for a Tetris now with a 1.12. And here we go, first 29 transition. Dengler closes down his right wall, but opens it right back up and closes it and opens it up again. Nice 5-tap there with a T-piece, with a T-piece. Gets a Tetris, now with a 1.17. Scuti, a bit of trouble here, gets a Lombard for a Tetris, but needs to survive this. Needs the right set of pieces. Nice triple, opens up his right wall, but still in a lot of trouble. And Dengler kind of hangs that square piece on the left side, but bangs on a Tetris now with a 1.21. 2.5 Tetrises in the lead above Scuti, as Scuti's doing a great job at surviving this. Dengler still alive though. Would love an L or J, but hangs the L piece and hangs another J piece, and we'll top out with 1.22. So Scuti, 1.227 is the score to beat. That's all the time in the world. Just line this out. He has about 60 lines to go before level 39, which is going to be our line cap. Oh, but Scuti hangs the long bar. Needs another long bar or just something to burn this down. Nice J piece to the left side, but it doesn't get the right side of pieces to burn it down, and we'll top out at 1.19. Dengler will take game number 1. We have ready from both players, so let's not waste any time here and get started with game number 2. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Shake QC once again with the 3, 2, 1 bits. Dengler starting off with a bit of a situation here. Has to create a couple of holes in the stack. Looks like Scuti's next box is just glitching. Oh, NTC. You gotta love it. Yeah, both players in a bit of a situation. Neither can capitalize on the other's dig. Let's see. Did I miss anything in chat? Peek is so much better at talking fast than I am. I'm better at talking fast, but I'm worse at talking normally. So. Nice survival here from both players. Scuti is clean now at 82,000 points. Oh, is this Gerudo Valley? I assume this is Gerudo Valley that's playing. Just gauging it off of Kyoshi. Yeah, okay, yeah. I don't think this is white by audio. Listen, I put white by audio on the first track of the playlist. I fulfilled my quota. Also, don't pay attention to Scuti's drought counter. He is not in the middle of a 51-piece drought. Kira's saying love the music. I'm glad that people are loving the tracks. Yeah, I made a new playlist for the championships, but I'm only gonna use it twice. Heretic Eyeless, thank you for the follow. 268 for Scuti, 205 for Dengler. Is it a Spotify play? No, it's not. What I do is I basically rip all the audio or all the tracks from YouTube and I basically make my own playlists. Yeah, imagine the 70-piece drought. This actually reminds me, like, I don't know if it was last season or earlier this season when somebody got a weird calibration issue and just the drought counter kept ticking for like 100 pieces. And it just kept going. It might have actually been the finals of last season. Oh yeah, 70-piece droughts are, I wouldn't say common, but if you played Tetris long enough, you've definitely had a 70-piece drought at one point. 387 for Scuti, 346 for Dengler. I guess now it's time to talk about Matcherino again. If you'd like to help contribute to the prize pool, you can do so with Matcherino. This is kind of a mini incentive or a mini goal. We've yet to reach $3,000 like ever. In any season that we've had a prize pool in, we've never reached $3,000. And we're only $282 from reaching that goal. So, any amount is greatly appreciated. And it'll all go to our players as well, so. Anyway, Scuti, some complications in his stack, and we got to do some burns. 486 for Dengler, 473 for Scuti. Scuti will transition with a 483, so kind of a suffer end on the 18 for Scuti. Yeah, imagine a 100-piece drought. Yeah. Dengler will transition at 557. So, Dengler looking good to potentially take game 2, but we still have plenty of room in this game to score more points. Dengler in a bit of trouble right now. Would love an L piece. Gets the L piece to solve the dependency. Nice long bar for the flat placement. And Tetris for Dengler at 635. So Scuti actually doing a good job here at maintaining efficiency with Dengler. / donate. I don't know what we have. What is our commands on YouTube? Do we have a Maturino command? Does it work? I'm thinking it does. Yeah, it works. Cool. But it's for season 24. Why is it still for season 24? Stop it. Ooh, Scuti a bit of trouble here. Gets a long bar for column 2 Tetris. Here's the prize pool for season 25. Don't go to that link though. That's season 24. Use the one that I sent. Sorry about that. Anyway, 682 for Scuti, who's still burning. Is set up for a dirty Tetris, but has to close it down. Dengler with a Tetris now 8-10. 3. Now 4.5 Tetrises in the lead as Scuti is still burning. Gets a Lombard for a left wall Tetris. Now it's going to be Lombard depending on 2 separate sides of his board. Dengler is going to be Tetris ready now with a hole in his stack, but still fairly clean enough to where this should be an easy solve. Nice double and a single to open up this stack. Scuti just going aggressive right now. Set up for a dirty center wall Tetris once again. And gets another dirty center wall Tetris at 777. All things considered, he is potential for a max out into level 29. What? Is this level 27? Yeah, it is level 27. Well, there you go. That was a very quick 26 on Scuti's side. And Scuti with a dirty Tetris once again. Is going to need to do a significant amount of 29 play if he wants to take this game. Dengler already with 1.05 and counting. Bangs on a Tetris. And Scuti can score 2 more Tetrises before the 29 speeds. He's trying to go perfect, but man, this is a very messy stack. Not really the friendliest of pieces. And a clutch T-spin, but needs a Lombard now. Needs another one. He needs it now. Gets to the Lombard for a Tetris now with 962. And now needs to survive this. Let's see what he can do here on the 29 speeds. Scuti goes for the dirty Tetris. Can't get the Lombard time, but does have to bring this down. Tries to build up a Tetris once again. Going aggressive with these plays. As Dengler with 1.12. And Dengler opens up his right wall. Going to be Tetris ready. Banks on Tetris 1.16. Scuti with a max out. As we're off and running in the 29 speeds. Once again, level 39 line cap is in place. Scuti is going to be Tetris ready momentarily and is going to be Tetris ready. Needs a long bar now and gets a long for a Tetris as Dengler has to do some burns right now, which is going to give Scuti the opportunity to try to catch back up or chip away at the lead. Scuti doing a great job of maintaining efficiency right now as Dengler's still burning, but does bring that a Tetris. Now with 1.26, Scuti with a Tetris 1.14, only 2.5 Tetrises behind. Needs a J piece, but utilizes a long bar to solve the dependency. Now going to be Tetris ready once again. Leads up to the left side to build up his board a little bit. Gets a long bar for a Tetris and a T piece for the flat burns. Dengler was in a lot of trouble, but got the right side of pieces and a Tetris for Dengler 1.36. Scuti with 1.24, still behind by over 100,000 points, but this is only 2.5 Tetrises and change. And Scuti is just going ham on the efficiency, but it's still not enough. Needs to keep going and is running out of time. Has 26 lines to go before level 39. Gets another Tetris 1.38. Now is only less than a Tetris behind Dengler. Scuti is Tetris ready. Gets along for a Tetris, still behind by 10,000 points as Dengler is still burning. Well, he is running out of time now, level 37. 1.48 for Dengler, 1.43 for Scuti. Dengler is going to misdrop a bunch of pieces, but Scuti gets along for a Tetris. And Dengler's going to top out with 1.48, so Scuti needs a couple more burns. One more burn! Just needs one more burn, and we'll take the game! The comeback from Scuti. And ready from Scuti, so let's get started with game number 3. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Shake QC, 321 bits for the readies. Bro is dangling. The real golden one saying, "Let's go El Jefe, legendary Scuti." Kenthan for real, thank you for the follow. Or Kenthan FR. I don't know why I went with for real. It was just FR. 47,000 points for Scuti, 46,000 for Dengler. God, this is the most professional I've sounded in like years. I don't like it. I need to start scuffing it up a little bit. Ison, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Get Sunny to commentate? Oh my god. You know, last time I restreamed a match, somebody on YouTube got upset because I was dropping some F-bombs. And they were watching in the middle of work. And I'm just imagining if I co-commentated with Sunny, that poor fella would have a heart attack. $210 for Scuti, $189 for Dengler. Guinea Pig, $435, thank you for the follow. Sounds like they should have been wearing headphones to me. I don't really know what what job would be appropriate to watch a stream in the middle of work and not wear your headphones. And Dengler in a bit of a situation here and solves the Lombard dependency. Harbara, you want to know what the weirdest like backhanded, not compliment, but like backhanded insult was? So I uploaded a short like a few months ago where I was commentating, and one of the people in the comments said the guy commentating sounds exactly like I would expect somebody who plays Tetris would sound like. What does that even mean? 372 for Scuti, 256 for Dengler. You ever just listen to somebody and just like, yeah, this guy plays Tetris. Now Scuti over 100,000 points ahead of Dengler. Do I clear my throat a lot? I do. I don't know why, but... Dude, I promise I don't smoke. I just have it. 486 for Scuti now, 349 for Dengler. So Scuti with a very good game right now, and Dengler still potential for a 550 transition. So respectable game, but Scuti with a monster pace at the moment. It's exciting. That's why you sound like that. I guess so. Akira saying means you sound cool. I guess so. Yeah, we can go with that if I want to cope. Hey, shout outs to working at home. There's nothing more relaxing than working from home. Unless you just don't work at all. I guess that would be more relaxing. Anyway, Scuti will not get the 700k after that set of burns. Jasmine, I don't know if I'm hungry, but when I read your laugh is as iconic as Vandy's, I read your laugh is as iconic as Wendy's. And I could go for a Wendy's right now, not gonna lie. 631 for Scuti. 440 for Dengler. I believe that was Nico with a $5 contribution. Dengler transition with a 489. So polar opposite of what we saw in game 2, where Scuti had the really low transition while Dengler was killing it in the earlier levels. And for those of you wondering about Scuti's next box, it's just calibration issues. So, unfortunate, but it is what it is. 741 for Scuti, 519 for Dengler. In a bit of trouble right now. Needs a lumbar. Actually needs a lumbar now. Got the lumbar right in the nick of time. Opens up his right well. Can still survive this. Nice double and a single to open up the well. TP's on the left side. Is Tetris ready? And bangs on a Tetris at 559. But it's going to be 13,000 points behind Scuti. Both players experiencing the same drought right now. 593 for Dengler, who's still 6.5 Tetrises behind. And 36 pieces and counting. And it's still counting. So we'll see if this actually plays a factor. Dengler with a great drought management. Bangs out of Tetris 629. And so does Scuti. Hefty drought there. But Dengler still alive and kicking, looking to get a bit of redemption after that Game 2 victory from Scuti. Oh, Dengler. A bit of indecision there by the looks of it. Needs a lumbar in the center. Gets a lumbar to solve this dependency. That's not going to be a Tetris. It's going to be a triple. 713 now. Versus 955 for Scuti at level 26. So, Dengler. Potential for a one-off into 29. Dengler will love a J piece on the left side. Utilizes the Lombard to solve the dependency. And Scuti already with a max out and counting, only at level 27. So here we go. 1.09 for Scuti, 900,000 for Dengler. Can set up one more Tetris before level 29. And here we go. Dengler transitions at level 29, 945. Definitely going to need to do some work here in 29 speeds if he wants to take this game, but not getting the Lombard time. That Lombard's not showing up. Nice placements there from Dengler. Scuti in a bit of trouble right now. Would love a flat L. Needs a flat L. Zips that 5-tap with the T-piece. Dengler in a bit of trouble. Burns this down with the Lombard on the right side. Solves the Lombard dependency on comp 2, but hangs the L-piece. As Scuti is still alive with 1.17. Dengler already maxed out. Scuti just going safe, not trying to go too crazy on the efficiency, but does bank that attaches 1.23 for Scuti, 1.03 for Dengler, still behind by almost 200,000 points. And Scuti is going to bring this lead even higher after that Tetris, 1.27 at level 32. Dengler's going to be hoping for an early top out from Scuti for some easier access to this game, and misdrops that a Z piece, bangs out a Tetris, 1.09 for Dengler, but needs to survive this as quickly as possible. Nice tuck there with a Z piece. Now needs him to the left side. Hits the 5-tap there with a J piece on the left. It's gonna be Tetris ready. Bangs out of Tetris. 1.15 for Dengler. 1.35 for Scuti. Still ahead by 200,000 points. Needs to keep this lead as long as possible. Dengler running out of time, but is still in the game. Bit of a drop tier forward for Dengler. At the worst time, bangs out of Tetris, but could this be too late? 5-taps that Lombard on the left is still alive. Scuti with a 1.42. Dengler with 1.25, so this is still not insurmountable. But after that Tetris, this could be too late for Dengler. Dengler bangs out of Tetris 1.31. Scuti has to do some burns, but this might just be curtains at this point. Dengler hops out with a 1.4. And Scuti will take game number 3. Let's see if we can get a level 40. Let's see it. Let's see it. Doesn't hit the tap there with T-piece, but still 1.49 for Scuti. 1 game away from moving on to the semifinals. And ready from Scuti. Let's get started with game number 4. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Loading's first time chatter saying not even 1.5. Actually bad. Robbie, thank you for the follow, and Snowy Pony. How many rounds per match? This is a best of 5, so first to 3 wins will move on. Scuti set up for a dirty center wall. Not getting the center wall. This is actually a real drought, but does get the dirty Tetris. NTC? Oh, there we go. I don't know what's happening with NTC there, but what the? Okay. Alright then. 77,000 points for Scuti. 96,000 for Dengler. What is happening? It's not me. Should I refresh? I'll refresh. I'll see what happens. Did anything get fixed? This game's so intense the stream can't handle it. Might be that Ninja Cam is down. Everyone has become the Tetris blocks. I guess I don't. We'll just keep playing. I mean, you can see the match, the game. So don't worry about it, guys. Just keep playing. Keep playing. Well, Scuti's back. What do I do with Dengler? Let's refresh. I think it's fixed here. That was weird. Blah blah. Katsukuna saying such crazy games that the tournament is breaking apart. The fabric of reality. 282 for Dengler, 261 for Scuti. Listen. This is great. I did say... Oh my god, is it happening again with Scuti's board? What? Oh, okay. No problem. As long as it's not NTC. If it's not NTC, we can work with it. Thank you, Cole, for letting us know. 396 for Dengler, 313 for Scuti. Okay. Dengler, keep playing. If it doesn't come back by transition, we will restart the game. The most intense lineup, Cloud Unite versus a sentient game of Tetris. Okay, no problem. Thank you so much for letting us know. But we will still carry on until transition. If it's still down, we'll just restart the game. It's no problem. And neither of these two players were in a definitive advantage, so... Orion with the 5 bits got 327k 19 start while listening to the second worst commentator of all time. Is that a world record? Sure, depends on who the second worst is. And there's Scuti. I bring him back. Whoops, that's Dengler. He's back. All right. It's not back. It's back. Well, this has been weird. Scuti will transition at 6:35. All right. Dengler will transition. So both players with a similar stack, similar scores. I mean, let's be real here. Did we really miss anything on 18? Like, what did we really miss? Hemolizer saying, okay, go Scuti. So both players looking to get Tetris ready here. Experiencing the same drought. Now at 771 for Scuti, 729 for Dengler. Tetris, you're welcome for the peak commentary. That's definitely peak. 858 for Scuti, 769 for Dengler. So Scuti with a 3.5 Tetris lead. So yeah, I don't know what Dengler is looking like, what his facial expressions are, but I'm sure he's like very animated right now. 920 for Dengler, 931 for Scuti. So Dengler only behind by 12,000 points. It's anybody's game. Ryan, the 5-bit saying, I love Cold Bucket. Well, there you go. That's now on YouTube. Scuti with a max out. Dengler also with a max out. It's actually ahead in pace. 1.03 for Scuti, 1.05 for Dengler at level 27. Looks like a potential 1.2 with the 29 for Dengler. Scuti with a potential high 1.1. And we'll transition level 28 now with 1.1. Would love a J piece. Tries to make the stack a little bit cleaner. Burns down one of his Tetris readiness. 1.14 for Scuti. Into transition now, level 29. Dengler with a 1.19. So Dengler with the advantage right now. Ooh, closes down his right wall, but opens it right back up. It's got to be... There we go. Okay. Dengler would top out at 1.2. So Scuti, 1.207 is the score to beat. Just needs about 10,000 more points. 9,000. And that'll do it. Scuti will take game 4. Why did the hearts completely like vanish? This was game 4, and Scuti is now up 3-1. Has taken the set. GG's. Tapu Koko, thank you for the follow. All right. What we need to make clear is that none of this was my fault. And that's what's most important. Monthly Tetris with the raid party of 195. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for rating. Hope the stream went well. Scuti, we're looking for the 1.6, the rollover. Won't get the rollover. And 1.56. Very nicely done for Scuti. We'll move on to semifinals. And we'll get into the prize pool. So GG's. Let me end the predictions. I'll give the winner scene for Scuti. Well, okay, well, there you go. Let's rotate his camera counterclockwise. There you go. Oh, look at him. Very happy. All right, next up. Stay tuned because this is not over yet.
In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Here we go. And players treating the opener slightly differently by the third piece.
Oh dear. Dog, thanks for the 3,210 countdown bits. Those are some serious countdown bits, I'll tell you what. We definitely appreciate it.
Awesome stuff, thank you, Kanan. It was a little confusing to see. I think you and Dog both have like orange names in chat, or at least that's what it's like.
Yes, they have the exact same name color for me. It's hard to tell them apart. What are these acronyms? GSHF is we call that a typo.
GSHF. Good skill, have fun.
It's good skill. Okay, maybe.
Good skill is
skill,
something I started saying a few years ago. I don't really say good luck anymore. But
I mean, in Tetris, you kind of need it. Because if your opponent has bad luck and you're playing same piece sets, hey, guess what? You have the same luck.
Yeah, might have actually been intentional. S and L are not close to each other on the keyboard.
YouTube Dave in chat says Fractal takes this 3-1. YouTube Dave hoping for a tie between Dengler and Dog. It's a little bit of a complex board here for Dog, and had to use the long bar at the end of the drought to open up the right side, but gets another one immediately for the Tetris. But so far, Fractal seems pretty dialed in. Gonna take a Tetris there, but now has something to deal with here. We'll see how he chooses to play this. Just gonna burn it down, possibly go for center wall. Oh man. Fractal with perfect pieces there to pull it off too.
Of course, really well handled dilemma when you don't know whether you want to build above your stack and create dirty Tetrises or burn it down. He found a beautiful middle ground, just taking a single center well to burn it all the way down, and now he has a perfect stack back up at the right well and a slight lead here.
Yep, about a Tetris and a half pace lead for Fractal. Dog playing slightly ahead in lines. Not quite sure how. Oh yeah, Dog was playing up a little high a bit earlier, but Fractal, pretty good opening here as Dog watching Tetris throwing down 5 gift subs. Giving some subs out to Iron Fox, Punch Chat Labor Union, Little Cutie Hana, Kafka's Cat, and J-Rad. Thank you so much, Dog, watching Tetris. Another Tetris for Dog. And one for Fractal. This is a pretty hot opener so far.
Right, 350 at around 75 lines is definitely pretty good. It's just pretty efficient right now. Fractal hopefully will get that J piece, and that would allow for a quick resolution. Yep, Fractal resolving situation. Dog might have some burning to do.
Yeah, Dog will definitely be burning a little bit here. Might consider going for a dirty Tetris here, although he is in the middle of a drought and is not going to consider it. Looks like a thought never even crossed his mind because there's no long bar coming. We're starting to really get into dangerous drought territory here. We'll finally get the long bar. Bang Tetris, 387. Fractal is going to have to burn as well, and through all this, Dog has taken the lead. Oh, Fractal gets it right back.
Yeah, just was Tetris ready underneath all that level there, but just, what, 30, 33, 34 or so drought. Both players getting the Tetris right afterwards is what you want to see, and still maintaining above 400,000 points at 100 lines. So this is what you want to be seeing for tournament approaching transition.
Dog had a really dangerous seed placement on the left, and I think he recognized that quickly because he made a couple of burns. And now has a really bad slope stack here, and he's going to have to take some burns to resolve it.
There's 2 J dependencies and got an S piece at pretty bad timing, but Dog just cutting his losses, and he'll maybe try to go for this perfect transfer with the left well. He really wants a long bar series. Now has a long bar dependency, but can get back to a right well in a matter 0 burns, just does so very efficiently.
Level 19 coming around the corner here. Fractal still with about a 1 Tetris pace lead. And the Vits as well. Crowd goes wild for the Vits.
Dog Tetris into transition, 561 for Dog. Fractal has room for up to 2 more, but going to commit to 4 burns here, so trying
This is
to
gonna
get
be neck and neck.
one last Tetris into transition. Let's see. There. Oh, Fractal actually just burning into transition, 546, and now Dog has a slight pace lead and a slightly bigger real-time lead in level 20.
Yeah, Dog just able to resolve the end of the level 18 play better than Fractal, and as a result, he's rewarded with the lead, and it has not been a great start to 19 for Fractal either, but he's getting this back in order and does have the right side ready to go and is now Tetris ready. And bang Tetris. Dog scoring as well, 91,000 points, about 4 Tetris lead.
We've been seeing a couple of burns this game, but nobody's been too high up. We're seeing just... Oh, Fractal, as I say, that hangs the long bar on the right side. One more. There we go. There's the long bar for the Tetris. And nice adjustment using the SPs to create room for the O there. If he didn't do that, stack might have been toast, but now he is back down just 3 Tetrises. Dog's still playing super efficient.
Fractal surviving a scary situation there, just in the long bar order, but got another one soon enough that it didn't bother him much. So Dog 95,000 point lead, but is ahead by 9 lines. So it's not as big of a lead as it seems.
Nice little sequence of adjustment there, hit an SZ Corian thing into a Vits on the right side, and got Tetris ready. Now another Tetris, putting Dog at almost 900,000 at 185 lines here, so this is just out of range of 1.3 possibility.
Fractal not yet set up here. Going to have to do an Akibar if he wants to do it, and he does get that and will score a Tetris just after that. Dog. Just waiting on a long bar. There it is. Bang Tetris. 964 for Dog, 855 for Fractal. 12 lines separating the players as Fractal is getting a drought that Dog's already weathered.
Fractal.
That's max out time for Dog. There it is.
Awesome. Fractal just being resourceful, waiting to see where he's going to put his pieces before committing to decisions, and that's helping him maintain his stack throughout sort of divided time there. But
yeah, Fractal might have a little opportunity here to get some of this back, but Dog cleaned that up really nicely.
Yeah, down about 10 lines. It's maybe 2 Tetrises of leeway, but no matter what, Dog is going to have sort of the true lead in terms of pace, and he's probably going to enter kill screen with a slightly higher score.
Yeah, and you know, against many opponents, I would say Fractal can rely